Hi guys, it's June.
And it's Will.
Welcome back to Don't Get Us Started.
What are we doing?
I'm putting on my eye mask. I'm trying to get real comfortable. It's Sunday, so we're doing some skincare, just a little skincare for the eyes.
Why blue and not pink?
Well,
What's the difference?
I don't have any pink ones. They're actually blue and gold.
Oh, gold.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Well, I mean, I wish.
So gold should be the best for you, right?
I should get pink.
Okay.
No, pink, actually.
Pink? I have like pink eye.
You do. Your eye's red right now.
I think you poked me in the eye when I was sleeping.
Well, and I do it again. Well, hello everybody. Today's Sunday, so happy Sunday. Welcome back.
July 14th.
July 14th, people. Yes.
So, season 1, episode 2. Yeah.
Oh, we know how to count.
Let me put my feet up on the bed here.
Oh yeah, get comfortable.
Now I'm comfortable.
Get comfortable.
Till my ass gets numb.
Whoa, I'm gonna make sure that it gets there.
Okay.
Well, we were just saying this yesterday, I was saying this to you yesterday, but it's already the middle of July. Like, literally, August is already almost here. August is here,
and
basically.
It's been so hot. It's 95 again today.
Well, listen, I haven't stepped out of the house, and I don't plan to, because, no.
Are you a hermit now?
From this fucking heat? Yes. I hate hot ass weather, humidity, moisture. No.
So I was a hermit all week. You were a hermit all week.
Well, yes. Are we gonna get into that? That fucking, what is it, like, trapped indoors?
That name.
For a week.
Are we going to mention that name?
They who should not be named.
They who should not be named. Wow.
Oh my god. Do we even want to get... Yes, we are going to get into this because this fucking bitch.
We may as well because it's going to roll into our topic, right?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, so, we both had COVID this week. So
dun, dun, dun. Dun, dun, dun. Oh my god, the evil of it all.
Look, I am your father.
I mean, for like all people, I mean, not people, the Avengers. I mean, this would be their Thanos, COVID. Like, for real.
Yeah.
Wiping all them bitches out. Oh my god.
So not once, not twice, but this would be my third occurrence of COVID.
Yeah, no wonder I got it as well for the fucking
I guess I shouldn't pick my nose because doesn't it transfer through your nose or your eyes?
Dirty bitch.
Dirty bitch.
Well, for you, it might be your third time, but for me, this was my first ever.
How was it? Did you enjoy it?
Positive results.
It was very enjoying, wasn't it?
Oh my god.
Very,
you know,
fun.
I was literally gloating and glowing from so many coughs, so many chills, so much, you know, heat within my body. Like, I felt very warm.
So we went from wheat in your body to heat in your body. How about that?
Yeah.
From last week.
Somehow
you wanted wheat in your body, but you got... Somebody misspelled it. You got heat in your body.
Yeah.
I didn't hear you correctly. You said wheat. I thought I heard you say heat.
Yeah. So I guess I manifested
better go get the
this.
Sickness and bring it home because she wanted a fever.
I manifested this.
But you didn't have a fever.
No, I didn't. I just felt warm. I felt very
Bitch, I had a fever like Saturday afternoon.
Yeah.
I mean, I woke up Saturday morning with the real nasty voice.
So why don't we break it down from the timeline?
Okay.
Let's break it down from the timeline of events.
Okay.
So before the 4th of July weekend happened, it was so much... Oh my god, excuse me. It was so much fun.
Which would have been Thursday last week.
Yes, we did Thursday.
Yeah.
I don't remember the date, but... Oh, it was July 4th.
July 4th.
Oh my god, it just
Really?
feels so weird that
What
July
was it?
4th was on a Thursday. I kept fucking up the date because I kept thinking that it was on like a Friday or something. I don't know.
Right.
I just feel like 4th of July should always just be like on a Friday.
But we had a good
You know what
time,
I mean?
right? You saw some of your family.
Yeah.
and-
So we did fireworks, 4th of July celebration or whatever. I mean, not much to celebrate, but other than, you know, good food, good people around
Because it could be our
and
last
that's
true
it.
day of independence.
Like, Like, for real. Clock that tea. So, Thursday, 4th of July, we hung out, and then afterwards, bam.
Bam. So we woke up Friday. We got soaking wet on Thursday because it had rained.
Oh, yes.
And I sat down on one of the chairs, and like my ass just was like soaked, right? And it was humid.
Well, thanks to my aunt, thanks for setting you up. She definitely did you good. She said, I'm going to get this bitch today.
Thank you, Tia. Appreciate that.
She said, I'm going to get this bitch today. How can I get him? And she was plotting on your demise.
But it was one of those days where it had rained, a thunderstorm, right?
Yeah.
And it was so like saturating. In DC, it's like soup. And I know there's other parts of the East Coast that are like that, but we're like so bad.
Yeah.
I mean, DC was built on a swamp. Washington was.
Like humidity, it's all about like that, humidity and moisture.
But we prepared. We took she's like, babe, we should take like Uno cards. So we took Uno cards and we're playing at the table and everything. The cards even got soaked. I think I have to throw them away. But we had a good time.
Everything got wet.
June wanted her sparklers, so trying to track down where I got it, I went to the fireworks stand, and then I went to Giant to get some chips because we made our ceviche, which was like
delicious.
The bomb.
Yeah.
The best ceviche ever.
That was the star. That was the star of the
That's
night.
like our favorite. I mean, and everybody loved it, right? So we did the fireworks thing. We came home. First thing I did was drop my shorts because they were soaking wet, right?
Yeah.
Dried off. I think we took a shower too because we were just both like blah. We felt blah.
When we came home, I felt disgusting. I felt like a drenched rat. Like, it was so nasty.
You only felt like a drenched rat?
Well, I'm looking at a rat right now.
Splinter.
Are you fucking Splint?
You Splinter.
And okay, so tell the people when you got sick. You got sick.
Well, I got up Friday and I was fine, and then
you went to work the next day.
No, it was off. Remember, I took Wednesday, Thursday.
Yes,
Thursday
that's
was off.
right.
I was off
You were
Friday, so we hung.
Okay, yeah, you
kind of slipped in a little bit. It's like, no, I'm not doing any contract work. I'm not doing anything today. We're just gonna this is a chill day. This is a nice long weekend.
Your weekend.
And then we were fine, and then I think we were like playing Mario Party or something Friday night. And I could just feel my voice starting to drop, like that lung congestion. It's like, babe, you feel that? Or do you hear that? And she's like, yeah. I said, I think I'm okay. But Saturday morning I woke up and it was like worse.
It was terrible. I mean, I woke up to someone I did not recognize because your voice was it was completely opposite than what it is right now.
Right.
I mean, y'all think this is deep right now? This motherfucker's voice was like beyond.
This was down in the gutter.
Like real bad.
Right. So we hung out, and then like Friday night as we played, and it was getting close to midnight, right? Because we play late.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, this is getting really bad. Woke up Saturday morning, went to the gym. I went to the gym because I work out early, on Saturdays. And I got back. You had gotten up.
Yeah.
And like by 3:30 or 4 o'clock, it's like, babe, I just feel really fatigued. And Friday, I laid on the bed or the couch next to you, and that's when the fever started. And I slept.
Was that Saturday?
It was Saturday evening.
Okay, so Saturday, so after 4th of July, so now this is July 6th on the Saturday, 2 days later, you were like down.
So
bad.
I was down.
So you were out.
Right. I didn't recover. It's like Saturday. I slept. And I said, babe, I have a fever. And I broke a fever late Saturday night. I took some sodium naproxen. And then I'm like, I better sleep on the couch because I don't know what's wrong with me. I'm sick. I don't want to get you sick.
Nasty.
And like covered up with the blanket.
It was bad. I mean, you had to like hide. I mean,
yeah,
you
I
literally
put my head under the blanket.
Under the blanket, I saw. It was like in hibernation.
So I slept. I kind of slept off and on all night Saturday, and I woke up Saturday morning or Sunday morning at 7, and I was like soaking wet. My clothes were absolutely drenched. So I broke a fever
because you broke it, or you were burning it. You know what I mean?
So I got up and took a shower.
Your body was fighting.
Yeah, and
your body was
changed my clothes. There I am again, wet. So this is like the thing. I put dry clothes on.
This is the theme. Yeah,
and I went back to sleep, and that's physically the last time I had a fever.
Yeah.
So I felt congested Sunday afternoon. Went to work Monday, and it's like
big mistake.
Big mistake.
Huge.
So thankfully I have a clinic like right across my parking lot. So I thought I better go get a test because I just want to be sure it's not flu or COVID. Mm-hmm. So I went over and they're like, yeah, you got COVID. So I ran back to the office, packed my shit, told everybody, hey, I'm out.
And you ran.
I'm out.
You ran.
And then I texted you.
You ran as soon as you could.
And then I texted you. And you were
like, let me get the fuck out of here. You're like, let me get the fuck out of here.
Guess what, babe? I have COVID.
Yeah. I was like, oh my God, this dirty bitch. No, I was shocked. I was stunned and I was very surprised because what? I mean, we don't really go out as much like crazy, you know what I mean? We're not like out and about always. But I thought, okay, maybe you got it from like the party, my family.
Could have been Giant.
Could have been the store.
Could have been me sticking my finger on the elevator button in the elevator.
I mean,
not
anywhere.
Washing my hands.
I mean, literally anywhere.
Because it could take up to 14 days.
Yeah.
To incubate.
2 days, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so it's very crazy like how sudden it was. And then as soon as he got his positive result, I was like, oh shit, here we go.
You're on the phone.
Here we go. I'm like, bitch, now I gotta go. Now I gotta be like aware. I gotta be ready. Like I was ready for everything at that point. And I was like, oh my God, please don't. Like, I really don't want this either. I think you said,
just don't come home.
Literally. Like,
stay away.
Go somewhere else.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, don't bring that shit here.
Go live in a box for 5 days.
Like, real bad. You know what I mean?
We're kind of in a box here, but a different a cardboard box.
You know, I was just very much like, I'm so... Because I've never had a positive COVID test result. And, you know, I think it's very scary because you never know how your body can react to something like that.
True,
you know
everybody's different.
Exactly. And so I was really nervous. I was like, oh, this bitch. Who is this bitch? You know what I mean? And from there,
Typhoid Mary.
Yeah, as soon as you got your result Monday, that's when I started feeling like, you know, that sore throat.
Went to your throat.
It started as like just like how you said that it started in your throat.
Right.
That's the same for me. And I was like, oh, here we go, this bitch. I was like, what the fuck did he do to me? And I said, I'm gonna beat his ass if I got this. No, just kidding. And so you know, so I went as well on Monday because I was like, oh my God, I have a busy week. I had a bunch of shit I wanted to do. Like I was booked this past week and I had stuff that I wanted to get done. So I just decided to go to the, you know, clinic and see, just to be positive and sure, like, if it's negative or positive. So I go and, you know, thankfully they say that my rapid test is negative.
Hey, no
and
surprise
I was going to do a PCR. So I was like, okay, slay. So now 2 days later, Wednesday, you are now at that time feeling refreshed, you know, refined. You were feeling better. Like it was 180 that you felt completely, you know.
I really had one day overnight, Saturday into Sunday, where I felt like I was totally down. It's like my body said, F you, you need to sleep, and I slept.
Yeah, so this is now like 2 to 3 days later where I took care of you and, you know, helped you out. And then now it was
Thank you, babe.
My turn to be
You were such a good nurse.
In the gutter. And
you look at me, it's like, if you want to sleep, sleep. Bye.
Exactly. Yeah, no, I really did. I was like, babe, you need your rest.
Yeah.
Like, you need to sleep this off or do whatever it is that you need to do.
Right.
And I'll be right here. I mean, I was like literally every minute, every hour. Like, do you need something? What do you need? Can I do anything for you?
Please don't die. Yeah. Please don't die.
Oh my God. No, please do. No, just kidding. I'm kidding. Girl. I'm kidding. Oh my God.
At least Milo kept me company. He laid on my stomach.
Exactly. He was your comfort animal. And so now we're talking 2 to 3 days that you were down bad and then you felt a lot better, and now it was my turn. It was like, oh fuck. So then I started feeling really bad the moment that you started feeling really good, and now I'm having pretty much similar symptoms to you. I just didn't have a fever or chills or anything like crazy.
Right.
You know what
Maybe
I mean?
a low grade fever for you just lost your eye. Your eye fell out.
My eye mask.
Oh, that's your eye mask.
My eye mask. Oh my God. Well, it's time that they were coming off anyways. And so now I'm feeling down and I'm feeling bad. However, I wasn't feeling that bad because my body, she goes to bat for me. Like she was beating bitches up. She was doing a windmill on these hoes. And you know, she was beating their ass. So I thankfully didn't have a fever, which would have sucked if I did. Because if I get sick, bitch, I'm in my deathbed. Like arms crossed, eyes closed, out.
Now wait a minute.
Real bad.
Milo cut your finger, and I thought I was going to have to take you to the emergency room.
Of course.
Okay.
Of course.
You're like, babe, I have a piece of skin.
I mean, because you don't know if it's deep. And so I was scared.
Not the staph infection.
I was scared. No, but okay. So now I'm feeling sick and, you know, feeling gross now. And then 2 days
Just
later, 2 days
only then?
Yeah, right.
Okay.
Oh my God. 2 days later, then I get a positive PCR result.
Right.
Which is crazy.
Which we kind of knew.
Right. You know, we kind of expected it.
Yeah.
I mean, as much as we tried to stay away from each other, you know, like on your side of the house or my side of the house, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, we can't help it. We still live in an apartment together and like we
Right.
live together.
Right.
So, you know what I mean? If anything, if you're going to get anything, I'm going to get it too, vice
Right.
versa. So, of course, I was expecting it, but it kind of sucked. And I mean, I wasn't really like.
Is intelligence catchy?
Right. What? Oh, wow.
Are you gonna
you
catch
ate that.
Are you going to catch that?
I didn't. You ate that. And so.
Just took a second.
Right. And so, it always takes a second for you too.
Mm.
And so now I get a positive PCR result and I'm like, wow, this is crazy. However, I didn't feel weird. You know what I mean? Like anytime I've ever had anything like actually hurts my body or like my body can tell when I feel really bad and really sick. And so this time it wasn't really
listen to our bodies, right?
Exactly. And this time it wasn't really anything like different. It wasn't really anything scary. It was kind of just like a flu or a cold. But still, of course, I was like, what the fuck? Like, is this gonna be like what's gonna happen? You know what I mean? But thankfully it was just like a cold or flu. And, you know, same timeline, maybe probably 3 days for me to get better because I felt really bad with like my headaches. I felt really bad body aches. And, my throat was hurting a lot as well. She was very sore. And I could not do anything. Like I had no energy for anything. And finally, now we're closing on a week later, almost a week actually, maybe a week and a half later, and now we both feel a lot better.
Yeah,
thankfully.
So we're going to do a quick test, like a OTC test.
So now
we'll
we
stick something up your nose and do the swab, which feels great.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm coming to get you, babe.
Oh, well.
You cut your finger.
I
called 911.
I guess I'll say bye. And so, now we are thankfully recovered from that crazy ass week. And we're both feeling a lot better. We still, of course, have to do a rapid test. We did not go out anywhere because why would we do that? That's crazy. Now, thankfully, we feel a lot better. And we were, thankful enough to be able to do this today because I was nervous. Like, are we going to have the energy to do this?
Were we going to have our voices?
Exactly.
And our voices sound good.
Were we going to have our voices back? Oh, I know my voice.
So I'll just say,
good.
I had it 3 times. The first time was kind of like this time. It was very minor. The second time was minor, but I had long-term symptoms. I had long COVID. I did lose my taste during the second episode. And I had temporary IBS for 6 months.
Oh, that's crazy.
And the doctor's like, well, we really don't know a lot about it, but hopefully it'll just go away. And it finally went away.
Oh my God.
But nothing of the likes this time.
Yeah. That's kind of crazy though.
So that's our COVID episode, and that'll kind of roll into what we want to talk about now. It's just
which is overall health. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because this really hit us this past week, I was like, well, what better way to talk about health? You know what I mean? For others and for ourselves, you know what I mean? Looking after your body.
Yeah.
And also beware of dirty bitches. You know what I mean?
See, that's the problem.
Because this is crazy to me. What's really crazy is the fact that this whole fucking COVID shit stems from dirty ass bitches. You know what I mean? Like, what the fuck?
What did you call me?
Yeah, I called you a dirty bitch.
Oh my God. Did you all hear that?
And I'll say it again.
You're witnesses.
But, you know, it's really crazy to me that the tips to overcome and get better from this is to wash your hands.
Absolutely.
You know, don't fucking sneeze and cough.
What do we say?
Within 6 feet of someone.
We sing the happy birthday song.
That's fucking crazy.
Twice in a row.
That's fucking crazy.
Yeah. Well, I know people that, and I work with people that I know they don't wash their hands after they use
I
the
mean,
restroom,
if you go right now to the fucking public space, you can go, I'm just going to say, thing that comes off the top of my head, like an airport. You go to a fucking airport, oh my God, probably even worse because so many people coming in and out of those fucking bathrooms. And I guarantee you that bitches that are coming out of the stalls literally just walk past to the exit. That's right. Disgusting.
So, and what did they just touch?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Right. Dirty ass bitch.
Filthy.
Probably sniffing their fingers. Like, that's... Oh my God. That is an ASMR noise I don't ever want to hear. That's crazy. No, that's like shit that I will hear in my nightmares now.
Yeah.
Like, oh my God, scarred from that.
What was that like? Was it Charlie and the Chocolate Factory or Willy Wonka where they would wear those suits, like the Tyvek clean suits, all white?
People?
Yeah, you stick your feet in, everything's in there. So you just walk around like that.
Oh, well, you know, I think it's just really crazy that bitches are out here being dirty as fuck. You know what I mean? Like, it just baffles my mind that people are just disgusting. But I mean, it's no surprise. People are just weird as fuck. And so, you know, going into this episode, we
should know.
Right. We want to talk about health. And, you know, it's really crazy that it's, well, I guess
Is this like a PSA?
It's really sad that, you know, people, I'm going to say, in relevance to COVID, die because of others' dumbass mistakes.
Right.
And that can go towards any other example as well. You know what I mean? But that's really unfortunate, I would say, that people who lost their lives to this tragedy because of dumbass people. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, it's really insane.
So I have a lot of discussions. I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, my last thing I was going to say was, and then, you know, in today's age, you know, 4 years fucking later, people still don't want to wear masks. Like, it's kind of crazy to me. You know what I mean? Like, me right now, I just got COVID once. You know, thank God I've only gotten positive once, and I was testing regularly. And, you know, I'm like self-conscious to go outside and not wear a mask. You know what I mean?
Right.
So how can you in your right mind know that you probably had it? And some people probably, if they even have COVID,
they're just carriers.
And like carrying it, like currently like still positive or whatever, and they're like out and about, still going outside.
Right.
That's so fucking ridiculous and so...
I mean, simple things is just like coughing into your arm, you know?
Who coughs in their hands?
Cough, sneeze, just wherever it lands.
No,
you know?
I gotta say this. Who the fuck coughs in their hands? That is disgusting. Jail. Because what the fuck? That's crazy. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, that's ridiculous.
Yeah. What I was going to say, I was going to transition to, you talk about health and diets. And my son and my niece and I have a lot of discussions about food in America. And, you know, you can go online and read about it, how, you know, mass-produced food is, like, killing us. Processed foods are killing us, like frozen foods.
Literally. Well, doesn't the U.S.?
I mean, our diet has
Don't
been...
we have the worst? Like, I
probably.
mean, literally, I'm pretty sure if you were to go to probably a number of countries other than the U.S. and come back, you'd be like, wow, their food was so amazing. And you probably lost weight and you probably feel fine. Like, your gut and stomach feels pretty good. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You come over here and you visit us and you're like in the toilet.
Well, one story I have is a family that lives in New Zealand, and when they come to America... Yeah. When they walk in the supermarket and they're walking down the bakery aisle or the bread aisle, they said everything smells like sugar because everything is so loaded with sweeteners and sugar and stuff. But I mean, we could throw out numbers. I'm not going to get on this podcast and like Google numbers and throw you all stuff you can investigate yourself. We're just talking. We're just talking through this. But our diet is very important to us. I mean, we rarely eat fast food, like burger joints, like Burger King or McDonald's. We have eaten at McDonald's one time since we've been together. Yeah. One time. That's crazy. And that's really good. I'm proud of that. And we should all think that way. That stuff is convenient, but it shouldn't be part of our normal diet.
Well, for me, I think what made it easier for me, like when I was living by myself, was I was just kind of eating a lot of salads, and I would just mix it up. Just a whole bunch of variety of shit containing salads. Yeah.
And fresh vegetables and fresh fruits. And of course, we all want to go organic, but man, that's expensive.
Who got time for that?
It's expensive. It's just so expensive.
Exactly. No, but I mean, I love a good Chipotle. Like, I love Chipotle. I mean, I love, like, paisanos, like pizza. You know what I mean? Like, I love that.
But we generally only order out on the weekends.
Yeah, exactly.
And then we cook the rest of the week. So, and we eat a lot of salads, vegetables, chicken, lean white meat. So, yeah.
No, but I mean, I think also it's just crazy that, like, now relating into jobs, if you're sick, some jobs, they like require you to still go back to work. You know what I mean?
We talked about this yesterday. So I have a white collar job, and when I was diagnosed, I was able to come home and I felt well enough that I could work remote, which is frowned upon, but
you laborers, were fortunate.
Yeah, like laborers, like day laborers and guys that work with their hands. I mean, when they're diagnosed and they have to go into quarantine, they can't work. Yeah. So they'll either have to take leave if they have leave to use, or they go without a paycheck. And that goes back to when COVID first hit, as servers and restaurant service industry. I mean, it was just decimated, and you experienced that firsthand.
But it was kind of crazy. Not really though, because like we reopened like 3 or 4 months. Yeah. So when I was in Florida around 2020, I mean, we were closed for the time in March, but we reopened back maybe like in, I want to say like, I think August.
But what did you experience?
September.
Did the same people come back, or like you and I had talked, it's like a lot of people, when they lost their jobs, they had to move on and find something else so they could pay their rent, feed their family, whatever.
Yeah, exactly. So the job that I had, they actually let me go because I was already beefing with them. Like, I had a lot of problems with them. So they kind of used it as an excuse to like get rid of me, which I didn't even like it anyways. You know what I mean? Like, there was a fuck ass job with a fuck ass boss. And it was a whole bunch of, I had quit that job because of discrimination. And then I was offered the position to come back. So I came back, and it got better a little bit, but then it was like whatever. And then once COVID hit, it was like, oh my God, shit. So then once it was the time to go back to work, they were like, we're only gonna ask people to come back who we like basically want to come back. And if you weren't asked to come back, then you were fired, basically. And so, I mean, I wasn't surprised when they didn't call me back. I
didn't expect to talk about COVID for 30 minutes, but I mean, I kind of feel weird about it because everybody's like, oh, COVID's over. COVID is never going to be over.
It's like the flu.
It's going to be a reoccurring flu. People die from influenza every year.
Exactly.
Just depends on how your body handles it.
No, but yeah, I mean, going back to work, I actually had to find a job that was like at a pizza restaurant at that time. And that was actually decent for a while. However, it just didn't make much there. It was very like very subpar or less than par on like pay and stuff. It was very whack and not livable. And so from there were people that were coming in who were very sick. And I think I remember someone came in that said they had COVID. And it was like, bitch, like, ignorant. You know what I mean? Like, you're putting us at risk.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And so then I remember another job I had at this place. They, I think, said that someone had COVID or, like, recovered from COVID or had just tested positive. I don't remember specifically, but it was something about COVID and them having it. And I was like, and they're here and y'all letting them come sit in the restaurant? Bitch, no. I immediately left that fucking day. Because I said, you're not about to put me at risk, bitch. Like, absolutely not. I don't care. You know what I mean? Not for no fuck-ass job. Absolutely not. So, yeah, I think that the restaurant industry really did not come through for a lot of their workers and employees during that time, you know? I think it's very unfortunate as well that a lot of, like, you know, other occupations have to go through bullshit, or especially around that time as well. Even still in today, you know?
Yeah.
Like flight attendants. They got to deal with a bunch of bullshit as well in enclosed spaces. Like very tiny spaces. And you got bitches sneezing on each other, coughing and shit, doing whatever knows in the fucking bathroom. Like, that's crazy. Ridiculous. And so I think the most important thing that we want to say regarding this topic about health is make sure you're getting tested. Number one, make sure you're constantly getting tested. Get tested. Even if you don't think you have something, get tested like every 3-6 months. I mean, it won't hurt. You know what I mean? And that goes for everything. That can go towards your wellness. That can go towards whatever, you know what I mean, like regarding your health. Just make sure you're in contact with a doctor.
When you say that, I think more about when you're saying every 3 to 6 months, every 3 months. I mean,
a year.
Yeah, I mean,
like a year.
I mean, we're talking about something different, but like if you're sexually active, you need to be tested to make sure, you know, you don't have STIs, STDs, that kind of thing. So,
well, that's what I'm saying. I mean, testing
whatever
includes
is needed.
all. No, testing includes everything. Everything.
Yeah, your blood work, your cholesterol, all that stuff.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That stuff can get tested like maybe 3 to 6 months. Yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. Like, get tested.
So go to the doctor, get a physical, get a wellness exam.
Yeah, like, I mean, and some people are not fortunate enough because of insurance, you know what I mean? And that's another issue at hand. So some people can't, you know what I mean? But maybe you can do like a sliding scale. Maybe you can call someone who, you know, will maybe adjust the payment. Now that we talked about that a little bit, you know, and a little bit about jobs and shit, I think we should go into a lighter topic.
What do you want to talk about? You want to talk about this series that we were watching yesterday and today?
The physical?
Yeah.
That's pretty cute.
It is cute. So it's a Korean reality show on Netflix. Mm-hmm. I'll let you explain it because you've been watching it more than I have. I actually did some work today.
Well, at least you did something. Okay, I'm going to get into my ASMR.
Did I not yesterday clean out the closet?
You're interrupting my ASMR moment.
Okay. Let me back off the mic. Hey, I can do that too.
Back up, bitch. So, hey everybody. Do you hear that?
I got goosebumps.
Yeah, exactly. Now we're about to get into some cool shit. Some light topics. Light in the mood. So we are going to be talking about this show that we just started watching. And it's called Physical 100. And it's...
with subtitles.
Of course. I mean, we watch everything in subtitles. I don't know what it is, but I just like watching shit with subtitles. And so, you know, it's basically Korean based. So there's a lot of Korean people that are in this. And they're speaking in Korean. And they're basically 100 people to determine who is the one out of 100 of these bitches that is the most physical.
Right. So the start is almost like Squid Games-esque, right?
A little bit. Yeah. And so it's basically eliminations. So there's like tasks at hand that are very physical and like demanding of the body. And one by one, these bitches
elimination sets
taken out.
Yeah.
Taking them out one by
So
one.
it's co-ed.
Yeah.
That's one thing we need to mention. It's co-ed. So the men and women, unlike other reality shows like The Challenge, where they compete separately, the men and the women compete together. They can actually grapple together. They can fight together.
Well, sometimes the men and women in other shows, they have they do the same, you know.
But this is like pretty much a brute strength thing. I mean, you get a guy that's in there that is like a power lifter and he weighs 290 pounds, and then you have a woman or a girl that comes in and they step in and they're like a bodybuilder and they're stacked pretty good, but they're still like 100 pounds less.
Yeah.
And they can grapple.
It's basically, well, I guess the challenge is different because like they would never, I don't think they've ever had the man fight the woman. You know what I mean? Like they've had eliminations that are man versus man, woman versus woman. And so with the physical 100, no bitch, anybody can get slapped. Like, the man can take on the woman can take on the man, like, it's whatever. And so how it starts is 100 of these bitches walk into the room and they have like framed torsos, like sculptures.
They're castings. They're like plaster castings of their waist
sculptures
up and their arms, like almost like you would see like in Greek or Roman mythology. It would be the upper torso, so it would show the chest build and the abs, six pack, that kind of thing. Yeah. And they're in a circle and they
And so they walk in, you know, they're like, hey, boo.
Right. Hey,
you know, like guy. Real nice.
He's like a national champion.
Yeah. And they're all so nice.
Yeah. Very encouraging.
So sweet. Very
polite.
Very like the wonderful auras, you know what I mean? Like, and when they walk in, I think it's so cool to see like them bow to one another.
And they applaud.
You know what I mean?
Some people applaud because they're like national Olympic champions.
Oh yeah. There's some that are like, it's literally everyone. So it's not just people that you see in the gym or whatever. It's like, or like bodybuilders, I mean, or like trainers. There's like actual like gymnasts, Olympic gold medal.
Yeah, you have gymnasts, you have power lifters, you have bodybuilders, you have dancers, you have cheerleaders, you have the one guy that came to mind, and he actually won the benefit challenge. Was the like the special forces,
the UDT,
the UDT
is
guy.
What it was called.
Yeah, he's like a trainer or in the military.
MMA fighters, boxers, wrestlers.
So immediately June and I are talking. It's like, okay, well, looking at all these builds and all these styles, it's like, or types of people, who do you think has the advantage? And I'm saying, right off the bat, I'm thinking for the first challenge is this grid falls down and they have two groups. The group of 50 has to hold on. The bar lifts, this grid lifts off the floor, and they have to hold on as long as they can hold
to
before
like
they fall.
Bars.
Yeah.
So think of it like a playground that has like monkey bars.
So I'm like,
so
girl,
it's basically
the gymnasts have this because gymnasts just have this. They have strength, they have agility, and it kind of went down to that. I mean, I guess we shouldn't spoil this. Should we spoil this at all, or should we let everybody watch it? And just tell them they need to watch it.
Okay, spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert. Spoiler
We're
alert.
just going to say spoiler alert, bitch.
Spoiler alert.
Yeah, so you've been warned. So basically, the structure is lifted. They have to hold on to the bars. It's like monkey bars.
And the floor moves out.
Yeah, the floor moves out, and it's now water. So when you fall into water. So you're basically just trying to hold on as long as you can. And people were eliminated like so fast within 5 minutes. And so it was divided 50 and 50. First group of 50 versus the second group of 50. And the final two in the first group was a gymnast, Olympic gold medal gymnast, versus a UDT soldier.
Yeah, the drill instructor.
Yeah, or something like that.
Yeah.
And the UDT guy, the instructor or soldier or whatever, he won. It's really impressive. And yeah, basically from there, it's very like all about physical competition. So like hands-on, very like tussling, wrestling, battling each other. Then there's like team competitions as well. And then there was also like individual ones also. And then right now we're about to go into the final 5.
So you were really intrigued by this.
I was.
You've kind of binge watched this.
Mm-hmm.
yesterday evening and through the night.
Well, all the men are just so
I'm trying to
fun.
sleep, and she's watching this in the bed. I'm like, turn this shit off.
Well,
I need
all
to go
these
to
men are
sleep.
so fine. Like, they're so cute. And I'm like, oh my God, like, period. They better work. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
and
the physiques and the women too. I mean, they're all just
gorgeous.
so fit.
Yeah, gorgeous, extremely. And so, yeah, now we're about to watch the final 5 out of 100 people.
Period.
It's crazy. And it's a lot of really intense challenges too. Like, one of them was like lifting a 1.5 ton ship across, like, from one side of the room to the other side of the room.
As a team.
Yeah, a team of 10.
So they
10
had to
people.
roll it on sand, on logs, onto the ramp, onto the wood ramp, and then they had to pull
An
that
uphill, like a uphill.
up a slope.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And then the one after that was the 100 kilograms. I think it was 220 pounds stone boulder.
Yeah.
Yeah, there were 4 people that were in that challenge, and they had to hold it up on their shoulder. They had to get it off the ground and put it on their shoulder and hold it up in place as long as they could. And the power lifter actually won that. So, and you guessed that because he just had that physique and that build. The really stacked guy, the really muscular guy, I think he was the partner of the woman.
The couple.
Yeah, we thought he was going to do well, but he failed miserably. So
Yeah. It sucked.
yeah.
Well, ones that I feel like would be so fun to do, there was like a track and field one. So it was like laps. And basically it was like a game of tag. So you're spread out across the lap or the field, and you're basically just keep running until you tag someone ahead of you.
Okay.
And so the point is you got to look out for the people behind you
I
so
missed
that they
that.
don't tag you. And then you try to tag the people in front of you.
Yeah, I was watching my eyelids when you were watching that.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And so
Probably snoring.
yeah, it was really fun. But yeah, so, I think it's a really nice show.
So we're going to finish that tonight?
Oh my God, wait, Big Brother comes on this week. Holy shit.
Oh, that's right, the premiere.
17th. Yeah.
How about that?
So we also finished going into a different show. We also finished Big Brother 17 because I was telling Will that we should watch a Big Brother season before the new season comes on.
I was so disappointed.
Oh my God.
There was a clear winner there.
Yeah.
If I were in jury, they would have won.
And what's her name?
Vanessa?
Exactly.
Yes.
Yeah, she ate.
Icon. That girl is an icon.
Yeah, she is.
I was like, I'm new
That
at those
was her
games
game.
because we've only been watching like Big Brother style games for maybe a year, 18 months. As long as we've been dating, been together.
But we've never watched a full season because
But
there's so
this
many
girl-
episodes.
Every episode, she was just amazing.
That bitch ate.
She did.
She ate. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Like, that was so incredible.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I mean, that was her game. That was her game, her season. She really played, like, really good. I don't think she could do the same shit on another season because everybody would know what to expect from her.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Maybe that's why she never played again.
No.
She's
Or
like-
probably, yeah. And, also I think that it was so impressive. The manipulation.
It was. If you want a master class on something, on how to play Big Brother, and of course you can only do this one season, but watch that girl.
Yeah.
I mean, you would almost think that she would have gone too hard and been eliminated on the block and eliminated early, but she made it through. Yeah, she did so good, and she became my favorite. It's like I would vote her
Yeah.
for the win.
She was robbed. Like, she owned that season.
Yeah.
Like, real bad.
Yeah.
Literally from, like, the very beginning, she owned it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
So you said there's 2 seasons on Netflix, right?
yeah, season 6 and season 17.
Right. And there's a reason 17 is on there because it's a really good season.
I mean, rewatching it, I was just like so like I was so obsessed. I was like, oh my God, like just seeing Devon for the first time on reality TV, so good. And then like just seeing
but
like
she was funny.
everybody just like go at it. I mean,
Yeah.
everybody was fighting.
Yeah, there were some good.
There were so many fights,
good
or like
fights.
like. Not, I probably shouldn't say like so many, but like there were a good amount, and they were like really entertaining and
Yeah.
like really good.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And so I kind of wish that there was like a little more. I wish, or not more, but I wish there was more of, what I'm trying to say is I wish so many underdogs didn't go home back to back. Overall, a really good season.
Yeah.
So yeah, season 26 is coming on in 3 days. So we're excited and looking forward to that as well. We saw the house and it was really, or I saw the house on Twitter and it was.
Oh,
really
you have
cute.
seen it? I was going to ask you if they did a reveal on the house. I haven't seen it yet.
They haven't done a reveal on the cast though, because probably some of these bitches are problematic as fuck. But
so we haven't seen the cast yet. Okay.
No, they don't like to release it until like the day before, probably, because some of these people are like problematic. But yeah, so we're looking forward to Big Brother season 26, and then we also finished The Mole season 2. We gotta like do episodes just for this shows. You know what I mean? We're gonna do that, y'all.
So once we're done, we can like break down. Like we're gonna break down The Mole this week. We're gonna
maybe we should like do that.
Podcast.
So yeah, like our next episode will probably be like on shows.
Yeah, I like that. I like talking about our personal week too. About what happened with you this week. Oh, we got COVID. So yuck.
Mm-hmm. No, but I think that would be nice, and so we could spread like our thoughts about the show and stuff.
Yeah. Cleaned up our workspace. I had cords running everywhere. Now it's nice and clean.
Yeah, you ate.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're gonna talk about The Mole season 2, Drag Race All Stars 9.
That too.
And then that's probably good for right now.
Yeah,
for sure. But yeah, we're definitely gonna talk about more shows. But that's definitely, health was something that we had to talk about this week.
And if we get off track, you're just gonna have to deal with it.
Exactly. But but this episode, we really wanted to talk about health related shit, because we were in our deathbeds this week and now we're alive. Thank God. And yeah, so now we're looking forward to probably recapping and talking about the shows that we just watched.
Yeah.
And then now I'm excited to watch Big Brother 26 as well. I'm excited for this week. I'm probably going to go to like some of the Zumba classes. Yeah.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And so, yeah, we're going to take one last rapid test to make sure that we're negative. Hopefully we have a chill week, It's hot outside too, though. I don't want to go outside.
No way.
Oh. How many degrees is it right now?
It was 95 like an hour ago. 94. 94 at
excessive heat warning. That's crazy.
94 at 6:15 in the
excessive
evening.
Heat warning. Bitch, stay inside.
Right.
For real. People are like, during summertime, I'm going to be outside. No, bitch, I'm going to be inside.
So my sushi delivery guy is not going to be happy tonight.
Oh yeah, Sunday sushi.
Yeah, Sunday is sushi day sushi. For us now.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes, God.
Can't wait.
Love it.
Well, is there anything else we want to talk about?
No, I think I'm done.
Well, I just want to reminder before we close the show, make sure you're always getting tested, whether it's STI, HIV, anything like sexual, and then regular testing as well for your body, whatever else related to health.
Just do your best to stay healthy.
And also wash your fucking hands, bitch, because wear your mask as well.
And that's with soap and water?
Exactly. I'm going to be still wearing my mask because it's crazy out here.
You need to wear a mask.
For real.
And often.
Yeah, you need to cover that face up. Kidding. Well, guys, thank you so much for listening. Next episode, we'll probably talk about the shows that we listed. And thank you guys so much for listening to us again on Don't Get Us Started. As a reminder, we're always going to be talking about shit. So while you're doing shit, you can listen while you're doing shit.
Yes, and just give us ideas if y'all want to talk about something or you want us to talk about it.
And we're happy for you to be a part of this shit.
Send us a message, yeah.
Exactly.
We may have some segments where we have call-ins too at some point when we get get this tightened up.
Well, yeah. All right. Well, have a great day, guys. Bye.
Bye.